Okay. Hi. I'm so glad that you came today. I thought doing these Oreo truffles would maybe be a fun thing that if you liked how they turned out, you could maybe make them for Mother's Day and maybe make them as a little gift for your mom. So don't tell her that you're making them. Shh. So I think what we're going to start with is does everybody have their cookies? And I think the easiest way to go at these cookies is to put them in a Ziploc bag. Does everybody have a bag? We need 18 cookies in this bag. So now we have our bags of cookies. Everybody just kind of put them on. So now you have your choice. You can take your little fist and go to town. If you don't want to do it that way, I have a little pot. You could take a pot. And since you're not in my kitchen, you guys can make all the noise that you want. And then you can go at it. You also, if you have a rolling pin, could start smacking them with a rolling pin. So whichever way works for you. I think I'm going to use this pot. I'm going to smash my cookies. You really want to get them as fine and as mushy as possible. And you can also take the bags like this and just smush it with your hands. If everybody has their cream cheese, if I don't have a microwave here, so at Mary's place, so I let my cream cheese sit on the counter at room temperature for a little bit. So now my cream cheese is nice and soft. If your cream cheese isn't soft, you could pop it in a little microwave safe bowl for a couple seconds. I don't know if anybody needs to soften up their cream cheese. And then when you have this cream cheese soft, you want to put it in a bowl big enough that you can get your crumbs in there and get it all mixed without it going all over the place. Now, does everybody have soft cream cheese? So now take all your cookie crumbs and dump them in your bowl and shake, 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 get them all out. Now, before you stir it into the cream cheese, just take a little bit out and maybe put it in a separate little bowl. This we're going to use to sprinkle on top of them after we make them. I mean, you certainly don't have to, but it gives you one more extra little pretty thing to put on your truffles. All right, so the only other thing that goes in here other than the cream cheese and the cookies is your 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And certainly if you don't like the flavor of vanilla, you don't have to put it in. And I'm doing this to start with, but I can guarantee you in a minute my hands are going in this bowl. And I'm going in. Okay, so now you have to resist the urge to put your hands in your mouth and eat the cookies. You just scrape off the cookies off your fingers. Go give them a little wash.
I think that I could just eat that right out of the bowl, Kathy.
Should I just hand you a spoon? So now you can certainly just go in and start making the balls kind of any way that you'd like. I like taking a tablespoon, a big measure, and kind of make it really full, and then you just kind of pop it out like this. And now you take your hands again, and it's just like making mini meatballs. You see that? That looks pretty good. I'm hoping that we get about 16. So I would just start rolling and rolling.
You know, the best tip you ever taught me, Kat, was to put the little wet paper towel under your cutting board. I do that.
Oh.
That was the best tip ever.
Is everybody's cookies sticking together? Everybody doing okay?
Taste testers too. A couple little taste testers.
So what's going to happen after we get our little truffles made, we're going to stick them in the freezer. And then we'll stick them in the freezer for a couple minutes, and then we'll melt our little chocolate wafers, and then we'll take our little truffles out. And when you put it in the microwave, just put it in for a couple seconds. Once they start to melt, just stir it with a spoon. You don't have to melt it all the way in the microwave, because then you wind up burning the chocolate. So you just want to get it started, take it out and stir, 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 and then you should be good to go.
We're not finished yet. We need a little more time.
We put in a bowl, we put in a full
rush,
pack of cream cheese, and now we're making a double
batch. You're going to have lots of chocolate truffles.
We're chocolate.
So what I did do was, and you guys can do whatever you want, because I saved some of the chocolate crumbs to sprinkle on later. And then I have some sprinkles. And then I found these cute little, not even sure what to call those. They almost like little colored pearls. So let's go back over to our chocolate. See, so now the water underneath has gotten warm enough, so it's starting to melt my chocolate. So it's not melted all the way, but because the bowl is a little hot, I'm going to take it off and just stir it like this. And this way it'll melt it without overheating it. And then you just stir and stir and stir and stir. How's everybody doing? Okay?
I just have to do the white chocolate.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to start with my dark chocolate. And then you guys, we all can do it when you're ready. So I'm going to start with my chocolate, with my dark chocolate. And I'm just going to I'm going to use a fork. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to drop the truffle right into the chocolate like that. Can you see that? And then you just kind of roll it around. And I don't think there's any such thing as a bad truffle. So there we go. And then if it wants to drip a little bit, you can let it drip. And then I'm just going to put it right back on that nice cold pan. Ugh, there we go. I'm going to take another fork and I'm just going to push it off. This way, you could use your fingers, but then every single one of your truffles will have like a thumbprint on it. So this way, if you use 2 forks, it'll be a little bit neater. So there we go. Go in again. So just pick it up with the other fork. Let it drip, 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 drip. That is like chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. That is just not a bad thing. So what I am going to do is while the chocolate is still wet and sticky, because it does harden very fast. As you can see, this one, I waited a little bit too long. So what I've just learned along with you is dip one, put it on your pan, and then decide what you're going to sprinkle it with. Do you want to sprinkle it with some cookies, or if you want to do some colored sprinkles, but you have to do it while it's still wet. If not, it looks like this one, and it just rolls right off. Okay, so my white chocolate. So I tend to like dark chocolate, but I really think I should make a couple white chocolates so we see how these look. Okay, so we're going to take one, and I'm just going to swish it around and pick it up and let it drip, drip, drip. Okay, so that is
Is it okay if they've only been in the freezer for like 10 minutes?
yes, they should be fine.
And once they're out and you've been playing with them a while, they heat up quickly, so you can always pop them back in the in the freezer for another 5 minutes.
And can it go some yellow?
All
right.
We're making it work.
They're working hard.
Can anybody show me? I want to see. Oh, I see some truffle action going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at those. Oh, those are gorgeous. Beautiful.
Oh, look at that. So I think what we'll do is after everybody gets all their truffles coated, then we'll pop them in the freezer for a minute. But make sure you have any sprinkles or cookie crumbs that you want on them before you put them back in the freezer. Well, that is a hot mess. So then you just take some and you just spread it around. Mistakes are still delicious.
Oh, look at those. That looks good. Whose is that?
Where we go? Oh, fun.
Yes.
Are you guys liking to doing this?
Are you enjoying it?
Yes. Yeah.
They are working really hard, Kathy. They really are. I'm watching them. They're so fun to watch. You guys are
You've got your
great.
serious face on. That is just a mess. We just need to roll that in something. Does anybody have theirs done? I have mine here.
Awesome.
So this
Yeah,
one
mine are in the
looks.
freezer.
Oh, good job. This one looks perfect. This one like had a rough day, but it's still going to be delicious. All right, I'm going to pop mine in the freezer, and then I'm going to show you a couple cute ways that you can present your beautiful creations. So one thing you can do, if you can just take a little plate, and if you have some extra cookie crumbs, just put the crumbs right on the plate. And then we have these little mini muffin cups that you can use, and we're going to pop some of those right in there. And we can put those on here. So I'm going to pop some of mine. They should come right off. Well, it did. It just almost flew off the pan. It comes right off. It's nice and hard. And this looks like we're in a fancy bakery shop. Let's see. We'll put this one. And so then these look so fun. It's almost like making that, they make those cakes with the Oreos and the worms and makes it look like dirt. And then we have our little cones here. So you have to make sure that they're hard before you do this. And then you just drop them in. There you go.
That looks so good.
Okay, now if everybody has them done, can you hold them up so I can see them? Oh, wow. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Wow. Look at the lollipop sticks.
Oh, I love that idea.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow. You guys did a great job.
awesome.
Oh,
Those are
wow.
beautiful.
Look at all those. Those are beautiful. Oh, great job. You guys did such a good job. Oh, there you go. We'll start a little business.
This was very fun. Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys so much for coming.
Whoa. Oh, wow. You got a
Enjoy
rabbit.
Eden,
rest
do you
of your
remember the
day.
4 principles?
Be clean.
Be clean, be
Safe.
safe, be precise, and don't forget to have fun.
You
Well,
guys
bye,
are
guys.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. We had a lot of fun.
Thank you, Chef Catherine.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh my God, there's so
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Dated.
wow, those look great.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
Those are beautiful.